on YouTube. Today I'm reviewing my own car. I've had it 3 years. It's been really good to me over the last 3 years. I'll tell you the reason I bought it. The reason I bought it, I was doing a track day in my EP3 Type R, and it dropped a valve, and I was just like that. The car had 14 owners, 173,000 miles on the clock. It died a warrior's death, and this car, with the Recaros, wrong colour, was less than 20 minutes away from me up the road, and it was kind of like an indicator that everyone on the track had one of these cars. So yeah, I went out and bought one. Yeah, the great thing about this car is, I know I said I bought it for a daily, it's great round the track. Most petrol head enthusiasts will give it the nod as a good handling car. It ain't fast, it's a good momentum car. You can lift off oversteer, quite happy in it. You can four-wheel drift it round corners. It's great for getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going for an early morning drive across the moor. I've had this car 3 years now, which speaks absolutely volumes to how good it is. It's still an event to get into it with its Recaro seats. I love the diffuser, the rear spoiler, the Cub chassis is great on the road, great on the track. If you ask me which engine I prefer, the K20 or this, K20 all day long. This is all exhaust and no engine noise. There's not as much theatre as the EP3 on here. The valving's, the valve timing's variable. On the EP3, of course, you've got that VTEC moment. It's kind of like you aim for. I think that's why a lot of people fall out of love with this car, because they haven't got that EP3 VTEC moment. Because unless you're absolutely on it, it can be pretty dull. So, a few of the interesting cars I've had before. I've had a Scooby. I didn't enjoy that, and there's a lot of hype about Subarus, isn't there? Mine was understeering. I absolutely hated it. Since then, I've had like I alluded to before, an EP3 Type R. I enjoyed that till it blew up on the track, and I've also had a 100 HP. Panda 100 HP, and that's loved by the journalists. Nobody knows what that car is. So like I said before, this car is absolutely amazing on track. I've been to some amazing events. I've been to North Wales to an event called Rally in the Valley, which is a 2.2 tarmac stage. Pretty similar to this, but with much more ups and downs, and obviously not a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. Just check my speed there. Yeah, and the latest event I did, I really enjoyed, was Hill.climb. This car handled beautifully there, and I was with the GR Yaris Club. Right, problems and issues. I've had the dreaded gearbox crunch. Yeah, third or fourth. I think it cost me too much. I think that cost me £500, which wasn't too bad. My heating, that broke. That's pretty expensive, didn't break the bank though, and in the last year I've had the alternator make a load of noise, so I changed that along with the tension and the drive belt, and the start motor broke. So yeah, that's my problems I've had in the last year. The only thing I've really done is this spoiler here. I fit spacers all round. If you look inside the car itself, drop the driver's seat. Makes such a difference to the driving. It makes it more of an event. Totally different driving experience. The things I wish I'd had done. I wish, when I had the gearbox problems, I'd fitted an LSD. Being a daily, and sometimes I take it on track, consumables haven't been too bad. I fitted a brand new set of Brembo discs, and I've had 2 sets of front pads on the front. Other than that, consumables I go for. I change my oil every 8k and my brake fluid every year. Yeah. I'm definitely keeping it. It's a keeper for now. I get so much enjoyment out of it, and it doesn't cost me that much to keep on the road. prices are on the up. I bought this for 6k 3 years ago. Dealers are selling them for 7 now with the same mileage. A lot of private guys are selling for 5, so I'm doing well on the depreciation front. I fancy taking it to the Nürburgring, hopefully next year, we'll see. I keep missing out on that, you know, funding. Hopefully in the near future, I fancy doing my own sort of like prep trek video. It's probably a lot different to other people's. And in the next couple of months, I'm going to get a splitter fitted to the front. So those are all things to look forward to. There's only one thing I hate about this car, just one. Everyone else has their bugs about it. For me, it's when the fuel goes empty, that bleeping noise. Every time it bleeps, I'm like, why? What? With these videos, I hope you like them. Like, don't like, subscribe, don't like, troll. It's all good.